Hey, it's Dan Johnson from Wisconsin. In the foreground, background is my brother Johnny Johnson. Not from Wisconsin any longer, but we were up in Alaska this July and August doing some gold mining at Skookum Gold Camp. And the second time I was up there was in August. Traveling around up there with Prospector Paul. He was up there the whole summer, got laid of land, and showed me this pretty cool miners camp off a place called Deadwood Creek. Man, that was a big area back in the 1800s, early 1900s. They used to call it Hog'em Creek because the guy that got all the claims up there was hogging all the good ones to himself, apparently. But they changed the name. But a lot of people live here. Some of the buildings are still in use. Some of them are in a state that you see right there. I think they were built in the 1930s from what I can read on the internet. What I did find out also was there was over 1 million troy ounces of gold pulled out of this area. That's over $1.8 billion today. 20-mile area. Wow. But some of these cabins might have been used not too long ago. Some people store things in them. You see some rain gear hanging up there. Look at them old fuel oil boxes. Man, they would bring some money down into the lower 48 for the antique collectors. But yeah, there was over 110 different claims in the early 1900s in that area. They say it's one of the most mined out areas, and you're still finding gold up here. There's writings on the wall, how to use the wood burner stove, who was there, how much gold did they find. It's pretty cool, pretty historic nature of how things are laid out up there. And it seems weird because I'm so used to everything rusting away. Probably all the salt we use on everything, but man, everything seems so well preserved up there. That paper plate was from 1972. Instructions on how to use a wood burner. Other people put their little adventure stories on the wall, on a piece of cardboard. Little facts about the area or history, so they help the other person out. The people of late have all been pretty respectful on either keeping everything the same or fixing something that might be broke. Trying to keep the integrity of what's left up there still there for more people to come and see. It's pretty wild when you're walking around out in the middle of nowhere. You don't think anybody's been there before. You come across a bulldozer or a cable shovel or some old dredge line buckets. Yeah, a lot of history there. It just seems so crazy to think 100 years ago or more. Well, heck, maybe 150 years while people were living up there in wintertime. Couldn't imagine that. People had to be tough as nails, live like that. And, it wasn't easy going to the store and just buying a can of Spam. You had to deal with what you were dealt with and survive. So we are pretty fortunate today. And if you ever want to do something off your bucket list, this is something you might want to try. Check out this old cabin. This is one of the nicer ones up there. It was all furnished. Kind of locked up. We didn't try to get in because somebody's got a lock on it for a reason. You don't go into it. But it looks like it's been used up to recently. Maybe the people come up there for a week or two or a month or so at a time and head home for a while. I'm not really too sure. But it's really neat seeing a lot of this stuff still being utilized. I'm going to take a little walk over to another cabin and notice that old bed frame there. When do you think that might have been from? have been a good spot if you want to sleep outdoors and feed the mosquitoes. They're no joke up there in July, that's for certain. And I see that wood stove there. That's a little overkill for them little cabins. I'll turn it into an oven or a sauna, which you might need in the middle of winter time. But the lock on most of them was a piece of string. Not many creature comforts at home, but when you're in the middle of Mother Nature, she don't offer you a lot. The caves might be full of bears. The rocks are pretty cold, but a nice little cabin like this will take care of your every need. At least make you survive if you want to start a fire in the middle of winter. If you happen to be out there that night. But nice, got a nice little decorative touch there, some flowers, purple curtains. Maybe some guy and his wife went up there and she was tired of shoveling, so she decorated the place to give it a little homey feel or something. But homey or not, still had to deal with an outhouse. And let's go check this outhouse out. A little dramatic music here because you never know what you're going to find in an outhouse. Drum roll, please. Oh, yeah. Well, it's nice when you have something to read on the walls. Not sure if that's some Norman Rockwell stuff or not, but kind of in that genre. Kind of neat. People put little notes on the calendar. That calendar's from 2005, so a lot newer than maybe some of the other items that are hanging up in that outhouse. But it was a nice break, you know. We shoveled gold for 5 days and decided to go explore the area, which was just as rewarding. I walked in there and I looked at all that and I said, man, almost makes you want to use it. We were only 12 miles by ATV from the camp we were staying at.
A staple that you need up here in Alaska.
Well, look at that.
Especially in July. We're up here last part of August. Hardly any mosquitoes at all. It's awesome.
But yeah. Little lid on the coffee can. Pretty cool. Well, that was pretty cool. Let's check out this other little cabin over here. It's pretty neat. Well preserved. Look at the size of that stove. Hey, if you're still watching, please hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Maybe hit that subscribe button too. That'd be cool. Look at this cabin built on the edge of the mountain. Look at that view. How do you like to wake up to that every morning? I'm going to go take a walk up these modern stairs/ramp and get some footage of this little gully down here if I can. But this cabin looks like it's been used quite a bit. And oh yeah, I see a cooler up there. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Oh, loose board. Haha. Well, look at that. Now just below that down there is the creek that made this area famous. $1.8 billion worth of gold out of this area. Can you believe it? Mostly done by hand. Some dredging. Bigger equipment later on in the years, but it was so nice up there, just looking at that. What a great feeling you have. Yeah, that's a lottery ticket right there. You don't have to buy it at no gas station. You can go down that river and dig for your own lottery nugget. That sounds like a lot more fun to me. I take a peek inside this place and lo and behold, I find a cooler, a loaf of Wonder Bread, peanut butter and jelly. I quickly shut the door. people are staying in a place like that, you got to respect that. Because if it's ever your time to be up there, you'd want the same. Everybody kind of helps everybody out up there. It's pretty cool. But thank you for watching if you're still watching. And again, please like and subscribe. This is Johnson from Wisconsin. We're out. Have a good day.